be, I started working on actually making it 3D. I think that fits really well actually. Now with the model done for now, I started to
go to the collapsed highway.
Hope you hear me alright. Head to the collapsed highway and see if you can find any traces of what caused its destruction.
But anyways, you know how I said I was done with the model? I realized I didn't like how round it looked, so I worked on making it look a bit sharper. I feel like this shape looks way cooler now. So then I started texturing again, but like for real this time. Now this thing is looking really cool, but there's still a bit of a problem. During the night, it doesn't glow in the dark like the light cycles from the movies do. And at first, I really wasn't sure how to fix this without relying on shaders. But then I realized, Enderman eyes are able to glow in the dark like this without using shaders, so there had to be a way to do it. Now in the dark, this is how the light cycles glow, and I think it looks way, way better. So now we're pretty much done with all the aesthetics, but let's point out the obvious. This thing is slow as shit, and it makes sense. All the movement code is just the exact same as the code right now, meaning it moves fast in water and slow on land. So first I made the light cycles sink in water, and then tried to actually make them move faster on land. Oh my god, that might be a little bit too fast. Oh. And my game just crashed.
Hey, disconnected.
Okay, now this thing is looking good.
Let's move to that location.
Have you ever been on one of those motorcycle rides in an arcade? The bike tilts side to side when you turn, which makes it feel way more real. So that's exactly what I added here. But to take the immersion one step further, I wanted to make the screen tilt with the light cycle while we're driving. Oh, that is definitely not right. Okay, there we go. And don't worry, I made this configurable so that if you get motion sickness or something, you can change how much the screen actually tilts. Okay, so I think that's it for the basic movement. But remember how I said I had a plan to somehow relate the light cycles to the warden? This is called a sonic boom, and it's what the warden uses to attack other mobs. But after stacking a bunch of these particles together, doesn't it kind of look like the trail of light left behind by a light cycle? So I got the light cycles to leave behind this trail of sonic boom particles, and honestly it just looks so cool. But wait a second. Just as a side note, it was around this point that I realized that these things aren't really light cycles anymore. After all, they don't leave behind light, but instead they leave behind sound waves, or more specifically, sonic booms. So it really just makes sense to be referring to them as sonic cycles from now on, instead of light cycles. Anyways, back to the mod. I made the sonic boom trail deal damage if anything walks into it, and started terrorizing villagers using a sonic cycle. But hold on, it's just not violent. There's no sound when we hit someone with the sonic booms, and it looks like the mobs are barely damaged. So yeah, I made the mod just slightly more violent. The last real feature I added was a speed boost that you can use by holding down the jump key. This will make you go faster, but the trade-off is that it will also make it harder to turn quickly. Now all we have left to do before I actually submit the mod to the competition is the finishing touches, which is really just a better way of saying all the stuff I didn't want to do and procrastinated until then. This includes the texture and crafting recipe for the as well as the sound for the sonic cycles themselves. Starting with the texture and crafting recipe, I really don't know why I procrastinated for this, since it literally takes less than 10 minutes to do. But anyways, this is the texture I ended up making for the item, so you can use it in-game to place down the sonic cycle entity. Then, after looking for inspiration for crafting recipes, I decided on this, with 3 echo shards, 1 minecart, and 2 iron to represent the wheels. I thought echo shards were a good fit here because they're pretty rare and only found in ancient cities where the warden is. But like, what are they even used for? Their only purpose is crafting recovery compasses, but does anyone actually even use those? With this new crafting recipe, echo shards actually have more of a purpose in the game. And now for the sound, I found this free check on YouTube and made it into a continuous looping sound effect. Whatever. It's not a seamless transition. Finally, the sound effect of the game and made it change pitch depending on how fast you're going. So, I said finally because that is genuinely the final thing I coded for the mod. But we're still not done yet, because I still have to create the web page for the mod and submit it to the competition. Even though the actual mod is now done, making the web page is a I need as many people to vote for my mod to win as possible. But here's the thing. The majority of people are not going to download the mod to test it out, or they'll only download it if it really stands out and catches their attention. And that's why making the mod page look as good as possible is so important. Using replay mod and the flashback mod, I started taking cinematic screenshots of myself using the sonic cycles to put on the web page for my mod. But I kind of felt like the screenshots were time-consuming. Thankfully, I'm a master in the dark arts of clickbaiting. After I started using shaders, these screenshots started looking about 10 times better. So I posted the mod with these screenshots on CurseForge and also Planet Minecraft to try to draw more attention to it. And then finally, I officially submitted the mod to the competition. Now, I would have to wait a whole week before the winners would actually be announced. So in the meantime, I decided to take a look at some of the other mods entered into the contest. Like, look at this. How am I even supposed to compete with something like this? Like, it's just crazy. So it's safe to say that I wasn't feeling that confident about my chances. But then I started getting comments on Planet Minecraft. Maybe people liked the mod. Good mod. Your skin looks like Narfi's, lol. I swear I've heard that so many times. Like, that's probably like the 1,000th comment that I've seen like that. Yo, can you make this I see another comment that's about updating to another version, I might actually lose it. Cool, can you update to... Cool, can you update to... So basically I have a chance at winning either $1,000 or $2,500. So I took a look at the list of winners and...
If I didn't win, I guess whenever...
Okay. Thank you. Hey, don't shoot!
location. Go to that arc probe.
Signal received. System override in queue. Clearance pending. Stand by. Cooling grid rerouted. Rotors decelerating. Hold for clearance.